Welcome. This is the Modern Geek Podcast. Coming at you live. Please subscribe through YouTube or Twitch. Hope you enjoy the show. Hey everybody, this is the Modern Geek, also known as Vamp Mario, and today what we're going to do is more of a review video. I'm usually for the Amiibos, so if you haven't heard, there was a release only a few days ago of Wave 4 Amiibos, which has proved to be yet again a extremely challenging activity. So I was going to talk a little bit about that in this video, and also talk a little bit about kind of how my Amiibo hunt went. So yes, I was able, I by the luck of the draw, was able to do a little bit of Amiibo hunting that day. So for any of you that are huge Amiibo fans, you know, our journey with this Amiibo Wave 4 started with extremely limited pre-ordering, extremely crazy pre-ordering, which was not great. So the ability for us to really get the videos that the figures that we wanted was not too great. Excuse me, I'm trying to fix my vantage point. Okay, and let's try that. Nope. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Oop, and a little bit of shaky camera work. It's a little sunnier today than my usual previous, and I'm still setting up stuff here. But yeah, so the start of this whole escapade and adventure was, of course, the Amiibo pre-ordering, which was extremely limited. If you were lucky enough to get them at GameStop at all, some people stood in GameStop for 3-4 hours. It was crazy. And most of the retailers this time around were either doing extremely limited quantities or extremely small windows to pre-order to avoid not delivering on that pre-order promise. So that was our beginning. And then for myself, all of the pre-order times in a great fashion fell on days that I was not able to take off to actually go, because I do have a job outside of my reviewing and unboxing and all of that stuff. So I kind of missed the boat on pre-ordering a lot of the Amiibos for this wave. Besides Pac-Man, that's the only one I pre-ordered or got beforehand. So that left me with the day of. Again, wasn't able to take the whole day, but luckily Target was opening early enough for me to go. So my one shot, my one wham was to check out Target, which meant I was at a disadvantage to get Grey Ninja. So I wasn't able to get that, which was exclusive to Toys R Us. Jigglypuff was exclusive to Target. Ness was exclusive to GameStop, and that boat had already sailed because they had already pre-ordered through all of their Nesses. So maybe I'll be lucky enough to get one after the fact, but probably not. Best Buy this time around did not have a exclusive character. I think they re-released Meta Knight, so they got more Meta Knights, which was their day activity, and then which I had previously gotten, and then yeah, and then the other Amiibos that came out was Lucia, Robin, Wario, Charizard, Pac-Man, Platinum, Mario, and the Splatoon characters. So I, like a trooper, woke up bright and early with one of my pals who came along for the ride, and we made it to Target at 7, probably a little before 7, and there was already about 15 people online. In total, by the time we got closer to 8 o'clock, there was like 40 people online. So definitely a strong showing. And then a little bit before 8, the Target folks kind of gave us the rundown of the day, let us know what was going to happen, what was there, what wasn't there. So right off the bat, there was a big disappointment because Robin and Lucia were not received, so those were right off the table right before we even started. As rumored, quantities were pretty low for a lot of them. Charizard. They only got 7 Charizards at that particular Target location, so that was crazy. So that meant that Charizard was also out of my reach, since we were I think 17th or 18th in line. Very low on Splatoon Amiibos. So the big thing, of course, with the Splatoon Amiibos is they were selling the boy and girl, but they did also have the 3-pack, and the 3-pack is the only way to get the 3rd character for Splatoon. And then they didn't really give us quantity on Jigglypuff and that, but it was rumored that they were pretty good on Jigglypuff. So for the exclusive characters, they said they were a little bit more generous with the amounts. And I have to say, for overall, it went really well. Everybody was pretty civil. We had a little bit of a scuff with different entry points, but for the most part, everybody walked in line, kept their place in line. They had everything really organized and well structured. They did limit you to buy 1 per person, so you can buy 1 of each amiibo. You can only buy 1 per person. We almost got a few more, but didn't work out. So for today, the amiibo that I wanted to focus on and review, because at the moment I don't have an additional one to open, and if you guys have looked at my previous videos, you know I really do like to have an additional to open, because I do like to keep these sealed, because as these amiibos have come and gone, there have been some that are extremely rare to get, and if I were to open it, it would lose a lot of its value. So the collector in me is always torn, and then the gamer in me is always torn. I'll be honest, I may do a previous video. I might do another video where I actually do unbox this, because I really do want to play with this, because and I'll explain that a little bit more. But so what I wanted to kind of talk about and review was the Splatoon Amiibos. So I was able to get my hands on a 3-pack, which they actually, I think, only have like 10 of these, but a lot of people didn't really care about them. And I'll talk a little bit more about it, but I actually think I think you're kind of crazy, because I really like these figures. But so this is the Splatoon 3-pack, which is interesting because it is kind of the first time that Nintendo did a 3-pack. You know, obviously for things like Disney Infinity or things like Skylanders, that's a little bit more of a usual concept where you have multi-packs of figures. But with Nintendo, they haven't done that with any of the other ones. And just for a little primer course, you could look at the other videos that I have on the channel that explain it. But what Amiibos are figures that you put on your Wii controller. So the Wii U gamepad has a reader on it, and basically in the base of these characters they have an NFC chip. And now in the case of Nintendo, that is where they diverge a lot from the other folks that do this toy to life concept. So Disney Infinity and Skylanders is based on the premise that you are the character and you play through the game, whatever kind of game it is, as that character, and experience and things are kept on that toy. So I can take my toy to another person's house and I'll have all the levels and abilities and experience that my toy has had. With Nintendo, there's a lot of difference in what they do. So you want to think of the Amiibos in Nintendo as more of a game extra. So, you know, with the world of Xbox and PS4, or Sony and Xbox, you know, we're used to the concept of DLC, you know, that downloadable content. Well, you can think of the Amiibos as kind of Nintendo's idea of downloadable content. So a lot of the times the Amiibos, what they're going to lend to the game is additional information, additional items, maybe a different way to play, but it's not you are that character. So in none of the examples that they've given us so far are you physically that character, and I'm going to take that character to somebody else. We've had 3 different sets of Amiibos. We've had the Mario Party Amiibos, which that Toad I just showed is part of. We've had the Smash Brothers Amiibos, and now Splatoon would be the 3rd property that we've had that has specific Amiibos for it. And for the Smash Brothers ones, they're NPCs. or teammates. So basically, you can think of the Smash Brothers amiibos as that NPC, customized NPC that you can either have as a player that's part of your team or fight against. For the Mario Party ones, it gives you exclusive levels, so they don't. I don't know what exact information gets kept on the game piece. And then for the Splatoon characters, if we look at the back of the box, it actually shows us here, the names of them, but also what we get. So complete Splatoon amiibo, challenges to get exclusive in-game gear. So these amiibos are actually giving us DLC content. So they're giving you direct content for your game. They're giving you different items, skins, stuff of that nature. So these actually are a lot more in the line of DLC. And then if we look at the back, it gives us the general, discover, the power inside, collect, customize, and compete. And that kind of speaks to the idea of how, each set of amiibos is very different. Obviously, the Splatoon amiibos are very unique because they're their own property and character. So one of the things that was true of our Smash Brother and Mario Party ones is that they sort of cross, because obviously Mario Party has characters that are in Smash Brothers. So a weird anomaly kind of came up, which is, if I have the Smash Brothers Mario or Luigi, or I have the Smash Brothers Princess, or I have the Smash Brothers character, could I use it in Mario Party? And the answer is yes. You don't have to buy an additional amiibo. So I don't have to buy, even though the Bowser for Mario Party, if I have the Smash Brothers one. But what they did do with these is they made the NFC chips in them not big enough to have multiple saves. So unlike Skylanders and Disney Infinity, you actually have to save physically onto the toy, and you have to kind of scan it. It does its thing, it unlocks the thing, and when you're done, you have to put it back at the base. It saves the information to the toy, and then it goes on its way. So if you have the Mario Party one, the Smash Brothers one, and you had already trained that Smash Brothers character, and then you wanted to use it in Mario Party, you'd actually have to erase your Smash Brothers character. So that's your incentive to kind of buy both toys. They are different poses, I'll be honest. And I feel like I'm in a minority with this. I actually like the Mario Party ones better than the Smash Brothers ones. What's cool about the Smash Brothers ones is that they obviously give more characters. More unique characters, so obviously like you have a Smash Brothers, Sonic, Mega Man, like characters that you don't always have, or Nintendo has not made figures for. We've relied on other companies for it, which is kind of cool. But when it comes to some of the like anime characters, I feel like the scale is so small. So like when they do Link, or they did Zelda, or they did Princess, like it's just such a small scale that they're highly detailed, which I'm always blown away by, because they're tiny. But what's nice about the Mario Party ones, and even the Splatoon ones, I've said this before in other videos, they were made to be toys. So they're a little bit more weighted, they're a little bit more, they kind of sit on the base better. They were designed to be toys. Whereas the Smash Brothers ones, we always kind of forget that they were built, they actually have to look like those trophies that are in the Smash Brothers game, and that's really hard because some of those trophies, like the characters are literally in midair, and that's why we have all these weird like stands or like supports for them, and I think it takes away a little bit from the figure. I think they're still great, and I think they have great detail. Let me grab one. Oops, sorry. So like this is one of the Smash Brothers ones. So like the the Link is really cool, but going back to what I said, if you know the trophy from the game, he's like in mid-action, he's like in mid-charge. So now they had to put this really ugly, and it didn't help that they colored some of them, this really ugly plastic, which in some ways I think takes away from the figure. But again, extremely detailed, highly detailed, and I'm always impressed by. But I think with them, they had to make the scale kind of so small. So, you know, it's kind of a trade-off. Whereas the Mario Party ones and the Splatoon ones, you know, are really, really nice because they're so much more weighted and big and nice figures. And what's really cool about the Splatoon ones, so the bases are unique in each property. What I love is that they actually put the ink on the base, and it's hard to see, but you can even see the ink container has ink in it. Her hair is actually tentacles, which is really cool. So just really nicely detailed, and I really like them. They're just really unique. As an artist, as a cartoonist, I really like the character and the idea. It's really, really cool. So, like I said, today I was going to focus on kind of the experience and how it went. I did get a few other ones. I did get Wario. I was able to grab the Platinum Mario. I was able to grab. I got one Jigglypuff, so I was able to get the Target exclusive through my connection. So I have a group that we kind of all band together in situations such as these. I think I might have a Charizard nailed down, which is awesome. Robin and Lucia, I didn't get. I'm probably not going to stress about them. I wasn't as interested in those characters. Be honest, for this wave, I was really interested in the Pokemon characters. And in general, I really like the Pokemon characters because they're characters I'll probably display more of. And really the classic characters from Smash Brothers I'm also really a fan of. So, you know, having Pac-Man and having Sonic and Mega Man, you know, those like iconic classic figures, Little Mac from Punch-Out. I like those because those are really cool from the history of stuff. But yeah, so it was a pretty good day. You know, I only had really a few hours in the morning, but I was able to get a lot done. I got my hands on one of these. I mean, the Target that we went to, I think only had like 10 of these. So I guess lucky to me, the lack of knowledge or lack of desire for them, you know, made it a little bit easier to get them. But I might try to pick up a single boy and a single girl and maybe keep the 3-pack sealed. I don't know yet. I just did a preliminary eBay search and the 3-pack is already $100 because I think it was really hard to get it. But who knows? Alright, well, thank you guys again. This has been a great video, great review. I really am digging the Splatoon Amiibos. I'm hoping within the weekend to have some gameplay up of it, also to have some Skylanders gameplay up. So please don't forget about our Twitch channel under Vamp Mario, as well as our YouTube channel under Vamp Mario, and our Facebook page under Modern Geek. I got some great over across the board, you know, new Disney Infinity news. I was able to get my hands on the new Game Informer. I did a little bit of a review on that. Please check that video out. I'd love to hear some comments. Let me know how your Amiibo hunt went, and I'd love to hear what guys did you get? What are you most excited about? What Amiibos are you looking forward to collecting? And you know, check out also we did some mystery mini vinyls, which are pretty cool by Funko. And please subscribe to the channel if you like the video. Take care. See you guys soon. See you at the next unboxing or review.